Hi, Sangeeta again, and Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2022, and this is an auspicious year. We should wish. I wish you this to be an auspicious year, but before, after that, after wishing, I want you to also focus on the same question that I was deliberating today about why each coach, each of our teacher uh, focus on the why, because it is the only reason why which can help our brain to go full force, full momentum to achieve our goals. So that is the only mechanism why uh, all of us should focus on our why, so that even if there are thousands, hundreds of excuses that day, still you will overcome those excuses and go to work. uh, Work on your mission, to be more specific. So what was my high why, and when did I discover it? So it is very essential for you to discover the why, when, and why. So the earlier you discover, that is better. But even if you haven't written down your why, you should know that the why is there always inside you, and whatever is pushing you ahead is the reason, the why, right? And you are taking that step, otherwise your heart is not comfortable with whatever you are doing. So the heart aspect, right? The heart, the dil dil will not allow you to work on something which you don't enjoy. So by nature, we we are given something which we enjoy. It is another matter whether you have started enjoying your workplace or not, or whatever profession you are into or not. If you are not into this, not into what you enjoy normally, most probably, if you ask the why, then you'll see there is a reason why you were pushed into that, because some of your aspects, like say what you love, is something that also requires a certain kind of attitude in you, in me. So attitude, resilience, and say some kind of preparedness has to be there towards being successful at what we love doing. So for that, certain there is no other situation where you will be you will know uh, to to learn about those kind of deficits, because nothing can find that out, or it will not convince you. So there is a bigger mechanism at play, if you believe that, you know. um, Let me deviate a little and explain it to you. Suppose suppose you have a plan, and nothing is happening on that. So you are no blaming maybe your luck and the circumstances, whatever you can, you are blaming, right? Because you are not getting what you think that you should get. Then it has happened to me that when I decide on something and it has not come, I had a tendency to ask for it. So whatever you ask, that is what you are focusing on, and once you are focusing on that, expands, and if that expands, then it is bound to come, whether it is good for you or not. So those have been at least a couple of experience like that in my case. So sorry about the cold. In my case, so now I tend to to surrender to the process, right? Whatever is happening, that is definitely going to be of my use. Sooner or later, that I am going to realize. That has been my prior experience. That is how I know. So, from my experience, if you are learning, see, if you ask, like, see, if you ask something, you'll be given, sooner or later, whether it is good for you or not. So instead of instead of being very strong about what you want, if you surrender to the bigger why, bigger force, then it comes through. Then it actually makes many things possible. Is small um, failure here and there will come, because you will perceive that as a failure because you are asking something else. You are not asking something, uh, you are not asking something which is in your plan and your for your good. So what you are asking is, mm, maybe something different, but it is given, right? So once that happens, once or twice if that happens, then uh, you would like to surrender to the bigger vision, no? There are so many things, like say hundreds of occasions will be there, when if you remember the success stories around you, when something is not happening for you but happening for somebody else. So how wishful you were asking for all those things which has not materialized in your case, right? And after some time, you will be given to understand that that was not according to why you were born, the uniqueness that you are born with, right? So just I would like you to note these things. That is why people ask about your why. The more you exercise about your why you want, what you would like when these things become successful. So if you describe all that, what will happen? It will give you clarity. Clarity and the small gaps that is there in the thought process, that also will disappear. When that disappears, you will get more clarity. More clarity means your direction will be straight. You will not have a zigzag direction to go around. And so once you know your why, you want to see your what your heart wants to know, wants to do is your why. And when you are working in that path, that goes on creating small milestones, and all those milestones will become something substantial. And when that substantial becomes huge, you are known for it, you are recognized for it, which is very unique, which only you did. Similar things many people have done, but whatever you have contributed to is very different. That is what you will see. So from now on, what you can do is start noticing what you love doing. That will give your why. And this is the first uh, topic on my drip system, where we establish four system 4-step systems on leadership growth, and it is a very uniquely defined resourcefulness wherein you will know your why, then you will um, spend some time to perfect it, which I call as the resilience period, during which when you are building on it, it will not be smooth sailing. Many obstacles will come. You will overcome it because you love doing this. You are passionate about it. And so, hmm, so you will build. Once you build something, then you can influence along with that, right? And that is how you influence. So this is all about my course. This is the one portion of it which I tried giving you, so that you think about it and try joining my counseling so that we can discuss further. See, if it is a case, a real case, your case. See, I told you my case so many times in my webinars. So now what we can do is we will take your case and we'll study the case, and that is how you will know your uniqueness, and how whatever you have done so far, you have been building on that. And let us give it a direction so that your uniqueness will go on to influence, right? That is how you will build your resourcefulness. Hope it helps. See you in my course. You join my course of resourceful influencers, which is a club actually, and let us learn further. Thank you.